I'm Shubhranshu Choudhary. I'm from India, and we are doing an experiment called CGNet Swara, which is an experiment to democratize media. What we understand is world over, many countries like us and yours, we have politics which is democratic, but our communication platforms, our media, they still remain very aristocratic, and we cannot have a better democracy unless we have a democratic communication platform. So this is an experiment to find, can we have a communication platform where everybody has equal right to be heard, to be spoken, and where they can also own the media, the communication platform. Majority of people in India have two things. One, they have voice, and they have a new tool called mobile phone. But mobile phone is a tool for personal communication, for one-to-one communication. So in this experiment, what we are trying is to see if this mobile phone, this tool, can be converted to a tool for broadcasting, for a tool where we can communicate with more people. So what we do is we have a server, which is a normal computer, which we put in the middle. But to reach a computer, you also need to have a computer, which majority of people in places like India do not have, which people have now is mobile phone. So what we have done is we have linked internet with a mobile phone. That's the only innovation. So now anybody who has a story to tell and has a mobile phone calls this number and records their story. When they record the story, somebody listens to it and translates and looks into it as it happens in normal journalism, and then anybody who wants to listen to it also calls the same number and listens. So this way, mobile phone from a one-to-one communication converts itself into a tool of communication between one to many, and it's a two-way communication. It's a democratic two-way communication. There are many examples, because what was happening before is people like me who live in the cities, we used to go down and ask people. Then we were very powerful. Now it is happening, people are telling their own story. Like I will tell you a story which is not it's a sad story. There was few villages were burnt by vigilante groups, and that story did not come out. That story came out when people called up this platform and reported, and then mainstream media found out about, and then they went to check it, and the story came out after 2 weeks. So this way, when what is the problem of mainstream media is we live in cities, we don't know the language of the people, those who live in far off places, we can't visit there every day. So when people tell their story in their own language and somebody translates it, it is a first information for us, and then if we want, we can report. And we are seeing many more examples where people are reporting and mainstream media is picking it up, and then something happens. Then we see the impact.